Joy, no man take it from you. And in that day you shall ask me nothing. Surely, surely I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Heretofore have you asked nothing in my name. Ask, and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full. Jesus said, these things I have spoken unto you in Proverbs. But the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of that Father. And at that day you shall ask in my name, and I said not unto you that I will pray the Father for you. For the Father himself loveth you, because he loveth me, and have believed that I have came out of the world. I came forth from the Father, and I will come into the world again. I leave the world for now, but I go to the Father. A smile just around the corner. Taylor Chapel. Yesterday at our first district meeting, we had a wonderful time here. We had a remembrance service of all those from all the churches that the Lord has called home. And if I'm wrong, I stand corrected, but Taylor Chapel list was the longest. The Lord have called many of his people home. And that's been an awful lot of bad news lately. And it seems like it keeps coming, Brother Evans. It seems like now all we do is cry and lament. Wring out our hands about the loss of one of our loved ones. But I come today, I come today to remind some of you and to comfort others by simply saying there's a smile just around the corner. A recent study shows that the average child, they will laugh over 400 times a day out loud. By adulthood, though, the average American laughs only 15 times a day. My question I want to pose to you this morning is, what happened to the 400? Why it's down to 15? Why do we lose our ability to laugh? Does a person quit laughing because they get old? Or do they get old because they quit laughing? Most of us need, listen to me. Most of us need to be happy. It's to change our attitudes, our mindset, and change our words. If you want things differently, then you must be committed to making a change. Many times, Brother Tim, a baby cries and you wondering why, and we find out that all it needs is a diaper change. We will forever stay unhappy and lacking joy by blaming other people for the loss of your joy. Changing the dirty diaper and see how much better this feels. All we have to do is to return to joy, is to make a change. Every day, you face two choices. You can laugh or you can cry. But I found out that anybody can be a crybaby. For every minute, though, you need to understand, for every minute that you're angry, you will lose 60 seconds of joy. I like you. I believe I can say this. I like you, most of us. I have several watches and clocks all over our house. And no matter which room I'm in, I can readily look and see what time it is. But yet, I just learned to tell time in a different time frame. What you mean, Pastor? What you mean? What is that different time frame? That different time frame is Ecclesiastes 3 and 4. It says there's a time to weep, there's a time to laugh, there's a time to mourn, and there's a time to dance. I think it'll help the prayer life. One should give time to laugh, a time to dance before the Lord. We dance with the devil, so we dance with him forward. So how come we can't dance for the Lord? Your dance may not be like mine. Your dance might be just. Your dance might be just. But you ought to take your time. But when it comes to us, want to dance and be happy before the Lord, you know what I hear? I often hear, I don't feel like it. Of course you don't. Of course you don't feel like it, because what? It's an act of faith. It's a step of faith and completely trust in God that if I lift him up, he will lift me up. But not our laughter. It's a laughter of faith. Do you remember when Sarah, nearly 100 years old, she heard the conversation between Abraham and the angel about her having a baby at 100 years old. When she heard it, guess what? Sarah laughed. At the thought, she said, "What you talking about? I'm gonna have a baby at 100 me. She laughed at the thought. She no doubt thought to herself, "Come on now, you gotta be kidding, me, 100-year-old woman." But let's move forward. Can you imagine though the laughter in Sarah's heart when she felt her son leap in her womb? Can you imagine the laughter in Sarah's heart when she said, "Come here, Abraham," and then she could run down to Walmart and buy some diapers for our baby. The son of promise. No matter how dark night, joy comes in the morning. A smile is just around the corner. How do I know it? Proverbs 17:22 says, "A merry heart do good like a medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bone." Depression your joy of serving God. We must arise to the chapel and correct this problem. We need to be married within the church. We need to be married with our families. Somewhere we are losing our ability to play and have fun. Where is the smile? I found out the joy of the Lord is our strength. And God has a plan. What's the plan? All things work together for the good. I'm wondering this morning, is there anybody here that believes that? Our scripture today take place just before Christ is arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane. This conversation between Jesus and his disciples is only recorded here in the Gospel of John. And within the confines of this passage, we find Jesus trying to explain to the disciples what's about to take place within the next few days. But as Jesus began to do so, the disciples become confused, and they began to talk among themselves rather than talking to Jesus. Jesus was standing right there with them, and he even knew what they wanted to talk to him, but they chose not to talk to him. Isn't that just like us today? We want to have a better understanding of what God is doing. When we lose a loved one, instead of talking to God about it, we want to weep and moan and get all in the frock. All you got to do is talk. Talk to God. We want to have a better understanding. We just murmur among ourselves, and we get deeper and deeper into that funk, and we just won't let go and let God. There are many parallels that we draw from what was taking place during this time when Jesus made the statements that was read to you earlier, and the things that are taking place today. As Jesus was speaking, he and his disciples, they were walking to the Garden of Gethsemane. And as they walked, Jesus explained to his disciples what was about to transpire. Jesus said, in just a little while, you will realize that the world is not your friend. Jesus told his disciples that they will soon mourn, and the world would be rejoiced. The world would be happy. There's one thing that we need to get straight, Taylor. Let me say it again. The world is not your friend. Why do so many church people keep trying to bring the world into the church? The world and the church just don't mix. Many keep running to casinos, buying lotto tickets, partying on Saturday night, trying to serve God on Sunday morning. And all you get is a mixed up, sour-faced person that only Satan is happy with. There's no saying about married life to which goes like this here. Your mama ain't happy. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Many of us are looking in all the wrong places. Jesus shared this message with his disciples, and I'm sharing it with you this morning. Jesus began to tell his disciples that there was what was about to happen. He was about to be killed. He said what was going to happen to him wasn't pleasant. He said that they would experience anguish, much in the same way a woman do when she goes into labor. But when it's all said and done, the pain that she went through, when she held that newborn in her arms, she forget about that pain, and she began to smile, she began to laugh, her joy as she holds her new baby. There will be a smile on your face when it's all said and done. Church, table. Listen to what I'm about to say. We here at table, we are experiencing here in this church the labor pains associated with a new birth. God gonna do a new thing. Some of you ladies here can relate to exactly what this is. You see, when God gonna do a new thing, it is physical demanding. It's called labor for a reason, isn't it? It's work. It's intensive. But what comes forth as a result of all the effort is well worth it. Let me ask you, how many of you ever had a needle injected into your feet? I have. If you have, you know the pain. Why? For the foot is mostly bone. And the pain, it is horrible, Sister Higginbottom. The doctor even tell you, before he give you the shot, he said, boy, this will hurt. And hurt it does. But the doctor also tell you in a little while. In a little while, your pain will turn to joy. For that shot will ease the pain that you have been dealing with for some time. All of us experience pain of one sort or another. Tragically, through the loss of a loved one. Death comes and gathered one. But can we say, honestly say, that we still in pain? Or do we have the joy of the Lord? I know it hurt. But we all have lost little ones. But what about the pain of disillusionment? Someone you trusted. Your BLF betrayed you. Someone close to you turned out not to be your friend. It hurts you to even call that person name. The pain of the disillusionment. What is the joy in that? I come this morning to let you know each of us, none of us are exempt. I got it highlighted here. I got it in big bold letters. Each of us will, W-I-L-L, will have pain one way or another. You're hurting and you don't see no end in sight. But preacher, is that something you heard? Is that something you heard? Is that one of those empty phrases that we toss about, like whistling in the dark? Is this weird? Come on, preacher. I need you to go a little deeper, preacher. About this pain from laughter thing, because I really want to move from this hurt. I really want to move from where I am. Pastor, can you prove it? I'm glad you asked. Yes. If the disciples were here, they would say, yes, Jesus can take the pain away. Yes, he can, and he did. They would say Resurrection Sunday proved everything he said. How? Friday, they were lost. Tears and anguish rolled down their face as your Jesus hung on the cross. But Sunday evening, 3 days later, there they were jumping, there they were shouting, there they were laughing, for there stood in their midst the Savior. The smiles was all around. There was back clapping, there was hugging, there were rejoicing. For out of the pain, guess what? A smile came forth. That's always the way it is. Joy is always made from pain. Joy comes because we have struggled with some things and we have emerged victoriously. Joy comes because we have wrestled with those things that disappointed us or caused disillusion us or shamed us. That through it all, we have gained strength from it. Joy is made from pain and not our DNA. Joy is not something you get just because your life is carefree and without bumps in the road. That might be fun. It might be exciting. It may even seem desirable, but it's not joy. It's not joy. Our Sunday school teacher told us this morning, she said her husband said he passes a place nearly every day. So that red truck, and everybody's what? Sitting on the back of that red truck, passing the bottle around. They are having what they think is a good time. They think they're carefree. That's not joy. Joy is made from pain, and it comes only to those of us who are paid for it. In blood, sweat, and tears. Joy and pain are the core two sides of the same coin. The challenges, the disillusions, the losses that come to us. You need to understand they are necessary. They are the source of a glad heart. If you continue to live in denial, or you plaster pain over with a pretty pious word, guess what? The pain's not going nowhere. The pain, guess what? It will be right there. But there's a way. There's a way for pain to return into joy. And Jesus promised it. And Jesus proved it. During these 3 years as your pastor, I've had to wade into several problems, only to discover that if I had just stayed quiet, the problem would have worked itself out. My impatience had gone to work. You see, that's my issue. That's my issue. When I get an itch, I want to scratch it. And I want to scratch it now. And yet I have found that if I just wait a little while and simply trust God for the answer, resolution will come and joy will emerge. But when I jump on feet, I find myself in quicksand. Impatience, guess what? Kills my joy. Well, let me ask you, are you like that too? Are you like that too? When your life is conflicted, do you want it resolved right now. You like me, you're not very good at this little while business. You don't want to wait for painful relationships to be healed. You don't want to wait for that spiking insecurity to settle down. You don't want to linger with that nagging uncertainty. Is that your story? Is that your story too? But in a little while, Jesus cautions us. He said, wait a little while and see that he will be with us. I need to move. If we just hold on, if we hold on, a smile is just around the corner. In God's own time, in a little while, our pain will turn into joy. Not instantaneous, but completely. Wait for it, trust Him. Tell the preacher how do I wait for Him, and how do you know He will do it? Scripture said those days for His disciples, they had been days of enormous pain. It was the pain of watching Judas betray Jesus. It was the pain of seeing Jesus being arrested. It was the pain of listening to sham trials. The pain and the shame of seeing your Jesus. He's stumbling as he carried his own cross through the city streets. In the language, what language can I borrow to describe it? The pain of criminal Calvary. Criminals, can't you see them withering on the cross? Spectators feeling the white heat of anger at Rome's ideal of justice. And there, on that one cross, that sinner cross, the very dying form of the one who suffered there all by himself. He was in agony and darkness fell. The earth shook and the temple veil broke. It was the universe. It was in labor pain. It was struggling to bring a new thing to life. Taylor, oh Taylor, I only know that the nails in the hand, the nails in the feet, the spear in the side. It cannot be anything but painful. And can't you see the folks as they're standing there, jeering, laughing, words fail. My heart, it recalls as I hear joy, just like the disciples did over 2,000 years ago. Taylor, I'm wondering, do you see it? Can you grasp it? Jesus, he rose from the dead. That means that our struggles, they are taken into the very heart of God, who is able, he can use them to bring fulfillment and a little joy into our lives in a little while at his own time. Are you here today? Are you disappointed? Maybe life had panned out like you thought it would, and there's pain in your heart. But in a little while, if you turn it over to Jesus, if you're here and you're disillusioned, family and friends don't turn their back on you. They walked away and left you. Somebody have played loose with your affection. What you need to do is turn, look to the empty tomb and discover that Jesus can feel that emptiness. Is there anybody want to trust him? Is there anybody want to say thank you? He rose to give us life. He rose to give us freedom. He rose to give us hope. Yes, you will have pain, but your pain, my pain, it can turn into joy because he lives. There's a smile just around the corner. I know some of you have cried and wept the tears, wet your pillow with tears, but I come to let you know there is a man named Jesus. He will. How do I know it? Sometimes we get mad when Jesus do his thing. We get angry when Jesus. I know it. Come here, Elijah. Do anybody remember him? That Elijah who told a young lady to fix him a whole cake out of the little bread that she had. She did it in a barrel full, and Elijah, he stayed there. He stayed with her, but not long. It wasn't long. Her little boy fell sick. His little boy didn't get any better. He died, and she was mad. She turned, she pointed her finger at Elijah. Elijah, why did you come here? Why did you come here? What you doing? Throwing up all of my sins so I can see it. Elijah, I'm mad. You took my son. But Elijah said, where is he? Where is your son? They tell me Elijah, he reached down, picked the boy up, went upstairs, him and the boy, and God, every now and then, you need to steal away, every now and then, just you and God. faith. She lost her only child. Will you tell me Elijah laid the boy on the bed? Elijah got on top of the boy, not one time, not two times, but three times. And he said, Lord, will you let the spirit come back in? Tell me. The boy got up. Elijah had her back downstairs. Your mama, here's your child. She was crying, but those cries